Ain't ground, folks. I am leaving the office. And guys, we got an install tomorrow. And guys, today has been a crazy day. Surprisingly, we had a bunch of service calls. Yesterday, we just had a few maintenances, guys, and as far as with our maintenance customers, most of them book early before it gets warm outside, but we have a few customers. Either they don't answer the phone around a certain time of year, or sometimes they might just call us back. But we do have maintenance customers that prefer later on in the summer for us to come out, so that helps us out as well. That just, it helps fill out our schedule. But yeah, yesterday it was just a bunch of maintenances. There wasn't much going on. Today, it was just a bunch of service calls. And most importantly, guys, the install that we had, usually we like to put installs on the schedule within 2 days of selling the equipment. So like I said, this is just a furnace, coil, and condenser I gotta do tomorrow in Philly. But guys, I'm on the way to, technically it's not a recall, but I don't know what was done out here. This had to have been like at least 2 months ago. We came out for maintenance, and I believe we replaced the capacitor. I'm not sure, but this customer called yesterday and he said that he took a video. He said his outside unit was making a loud noise, but he took a video. He said that he couldn't see the fan running. So guys, after we knew that the cap got replaced, I don't know what's going on. I told him I had to take a look, but we're on the way there now. And like I said, guys, we're diagnosing right now with a hybrid van. We have installation equipment in here, but I still have enough supplies and tools in here to diagnose the system. So guys, I'm like less than 10 minutes away. I'm gonna check it out, and fingers crossed, I hope it's not another fucking motor. That's for sure. But like I said, guys, if we do have to do a motor, I'll probably put this on live. But worst case, if it's just another cat, due to, like I said, it's been 90 plus degrees now for the past couple of days, I'm cool with whatever the scenario is. But I'll shoot more once I get there. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Peace. All right, guys, I just came from inside. Right now, everything is miraculously working. And guys, the top of this outdoor fan motor is burning up. And this customer actually took a picture, or took the video of this fan motor not running. And guys, looking at the pressures, this is R22. Not sure if you can see it, but this is a 48 4-ton R22 unit. And our coil temperature is about at a 50. So this unit is good on charge, and my TD inside is spot on. And I actually spoke with the customer, and they said that once they seen the fan stop running, this fan is making weird noises. The customer said once they noticed the fan stopped working, they just immediately turned the unit off, and then they turned it back on a couple hours later and it turned on. So like I said, guys, even though we popped a new cap in, I'm just gonna recommend a new motor and a new cap. I gotta make sure I got another one on the truck. In the meantime, let me turn this off. And I should have one more. I should have one more. So, all right, guys, let me get everything set up and let's get this fan motor taken out. I'll see you in a little bit. Peace. Guys, got my motor disconnected, and right now I'm just soaking the shaft with penetrate oil, and hopefully once I take this set screw out, this thing pops out without me having to climb in the back of the truck and get that pulley puller. But this doesn't look like a older blade, so hopefully we can have some luck and this thing pops out. All right, let me get my wrench and let's see what happens. And just like butter on toast, she came out. And that is why I clean the shaft and I let that penetrate oil sit so that lubrication can fall on all sides. And like I said, not to say this method works every time. I still have my pulley puller, but worst case, I'm prepared. But I want to try to do this as easy as I can and save some time. So now I gotta get the 4 mounting screws loosened, and then I'm gonna put the new motor in place and we'll put this bad boy in. I'll see you in a little bit. Hey, guys, what the hell? That motor was burning hot. Even so, look what happened to the mounting screws here. Not the 4 screws that came, that mounts the grill to the housing, but what mounts the grill to the motor, the 4 inner screws. All 4 of them snapped off, and these are burning hot. So yeah, guys, I'm glad we got to this when we did. And what I'm gonna do, while I got this open, I'm gonna get those leads from inside the unit, and I got my new motor there. And this is a 54-64. And guys, this is a half horse. Well, no, I'm sorry, this is a 1/4 horse motor. And this can certainly work for 1/4. The only ones that would not work is 3/4. They make a different motor for 3/4 horsepower condenser fan motors. But yeah, guys, let me get this one squared away. And unfortunately, I couldn't make a live on this because I gotta get this rocking and rolling because I got another job to get to. And yeah, guys, tomorrow is definitely gonna be a longer day, so I kind of like want to get all my jobs done and everything under wraps for today. But I'm just showing you guys what I'm doing now to at least get this vlog in so you guys can see how I'm rolling for today. But yeah, guys, let me get this motor mounted on the grill, and I'll show you guys the next step when I get to it. I'll see you in a little bit. And guys, here's a quick caveat for you here. These bolts that come with the motor, you always want to use what came with the motor. You do have a scenario sometimes in which the bolts that you took off, when I say the bolts, guys, I meant the bolts that mounts the condenser fan motor to the grill, not the ones that mount the grill to the unit. Those are a different size. Actually, those are right here. But guys, the bolts that mount the motor to the grill, you always want to use the ones that came with the motor, because these are specific to the thread on the new motor. Guys, last thing you want to do is try to reuse what you already had. And now, once the old bolt try to go on that new thread, now that you could accidentally snap this thread. So, and when I say the thread, I'm talking about these bad boys here. So you want to use as much as what came with the new motor as possible, so you avoid, like I said, any doohickeys or any slip ups. But yeah, let's get to mounting, and I'll see you in a little bit. Peace. All right, guys, I got everything in. And guys, just a quick summary. I can't go too far into this because, like I said, guys, I gotta get this bad boy rocking and rolling. Before I put my blade on, I always double check my orientation on my old motor, because guys, with this new motor, you see here it says reverse, and it tells you on the little paper that comes in the box exactly when and how to switch the directions. The 2 wires, the orange and the yellow wires, it tells you exactly how to do it. But guys, I like to do that first before I put my blade on, because once you put your blade on, it's gonna be hard to finagle around with the wires. So for one, I like to make sure my orientation is set. Second, I'm not sure if you guys can see this, but I make little indentations and marks where the wires went through that hole on my old motor, so I can make sure that my wires coming out the motor is facing the same direction. That will make putting this in way easier. Now I don't have to guesstimate and potentially take this out again and reconfigure the wires, because like I said, guys, with my wires, I zip tie them to the grill, so you're not going to be able to see this on the other side. But I like my orientation to be exactly where we need it, so it'll be less of a hassle. But I like doing orientation and making sure, well, when I say orientation, I like make sure my orientation on the motor is correct. And then second, I like make sure I know where my wire is going to go so I can zip tie them. And then guys, after that, that's when I get to the set screw and make sure everything's rocking and rolling. So yeah, let me put this in and I'll see you in a little bit. Peace. All right guys, I got my new motor in. I got the bolts on the grill fastened down, and with my 7/16 drill bit, I got the screws from the grill down to the housing. Everything's bolted in. So next guys, what I'm gonna do, and I read up on my perforated straps, I'm gonna put a second capacitor here, and that's gonna be for my outdoor fan. I'm gonna do a 4-wire setup, and we're gonna hook this bad boy up. But let me pack my stuff up here. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Guys, winter chicken Kentucky fried dinner. I know I gotta work on my punchlines. But guys, she's rocking and rolling. And in this case, our perforated straps came in handy. Like I said, I use a 4-wire setup. 4-wire, guys, means you'll have 2 different capacitors. I don't know. I mean, I could do a 3-wire setup, but I always, since I've been taught how to do these motors back in the day, I always use a separate cap. And guys, the only issue with the 4-wire setup, from my experience, is size inside, well, space inside the cabinet. For instance, Carrier, Bryant, and Payne, you have a lot of space for accessories, whether it be a hard start kit, or like I said, 2 capacitors, or sometimes even 3, depends on the age of the system. But guys, the point is, like I said, these 4-wire setups on universal condenser fan motors work, but the only thing you have to be mindful of is if you have a tight space, just put electrical tape around your motor wires, and you just want to make sure that you don't have any uninsulated motor wires touching metal. Otherwise, like I said, that could trip the breaker, and you don't want that. So there you guys have it. I'm gonna pack this bad boy up, and guys, I gotta do one more job tonight before I'll start, like I said, the project tomorrow. So I'm just trying to get this bad boy rocking and rolling. So there'll be other videos where I went live on a blower motor replacement. I'm pretty sure there's going to definitely be other videos where I can go live on condenser fan motor replacements. It's just that right now, guys, our schedule is kind of crazy. So there you guys have it. I'm gonna pack everything up and I'm gonna go inside, check my TD one more time, and I gotta rock and roll, guys. Peace out. I'll see you guys on the next one.